Welcome to the channel, Trader Jan speaking. This is the video about live trades. Just wanted to check in to make you aware about the impact of news. We see here huge moves up and down, and what you can really well see here is the reason for that, which is missing liquidity in this field here. So if you have an order which is big enough to not be filled by the next level immediately, then it might jump up and down, and you will not get filled to the price you want to have. Now, but you see here it's increasing north and south of the current price, so that's how you see that the price is stabilizing again. And you see here as well, if you see the limit sell orders above the price, 80, 90, that's a really low number. So I'm not trading in those low liquidity times, and you see the price jumping up and down and jumping up and down. So this is time to hold your feet still, even though it looks like, wow, if I would have done this one here, then I would have 500 ticks. No. That's you will not have been filled, even if you have a stop loss, and then you would have been in massive trouble. So that's just a short info. I'm monitoring the markets, and it's now 7:47 in the US and in Chicago. Let's see here the numbers of today. The non-farm employment change, the numbers are in. And even though the numbers are green here, it's not always a given that the that this automatically means that the prices of the Nasdaq or the S&P 500 are increasing. The world is much more complex than that. And we have many more news to come here up until 9 o'clock. I hold my feet silent until about 9 o'clock, about 1.5 more hours. And then we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, see you then. So welcome back to the channel. The market is, I guess, has digested the news of the day. So this slowly but steadily crawling upwards. Not sure which direction it's gonna do. It has a range of about 1,000 ticks so far. Price action wise, it likes to move up, but it kind of binds itself as well to this range here. So I'm inclined to get in once the price reaches a lower level, and somewhere at the bottom of that range here. It would be trading around the POC. I would be waiting until the price passes the POC here. Here is the value area. So trading above that one would be okay as well. This one is the old high. Don't look at this one. This one was just during the news when there was no liquidity in the markets that spiked up here, but there's no volume behind that. So I marked this area here, which there is a high volume node here. So I'm wondering what happens if the market goes up there. At the moment the market is a little slow. It's tending downwards. As mentioned, my intention is to get in the market at the bottom of the range not around the pork. The pork is here. I wouldn't like to move in there. That's a pretty big step up. Okay, we're reaching the border of the range quite fast. Now it's being held down. Oops, what's happening now? So the whole range here is not small, it's 200 ticks. Don't want to be caught somewhere in between. The area is struggling currently with is the previous high from the morning session, from the Asia session. And during the European session, the blue background here is the European session. That one is the morning session from Asia. And the market is struggling with that area since a while. Cumulative delta is kind of sideward moving. Now the market is testing above again and outside of the value area here. Some good liquidity up here. And you see it here as well. Markets, orders driving it up. But now the challenge here going to be, does the market go back into the area or not? Nope, it doesn't go back. Those were definitely stop losses here and that fast away. And if you look here, there was not really volume coming with it. So I wouldn't be surprised if the market goes a little bit down here, tests the value area again, and then moving up. And I'm gonna wait for this test. But above that one here, above the old, the previous, the European and the Asian session high, I would be more inclined to go long. Now the market is testing the value area and the range. Let's see how the market will react.
Order filled.
I'll go in with that move, risking sure to get to the market moves back into the range, but oh, let's see. That was the trade methods. So it is pushing back in. It's not unusual. Now the big question is, does the market come above this little thing here? And if it does, great. If it does not, no good. That's why I'm gonna just
Order
change
canceled.
my stop loss to the below that level here. I don't want to be caught in deeper moves. My stop loss is now 75 ticks, very
Stop
tight.
filled.
So that stop got caught. not unusual that the market makes these kind of moves. It was kind of expected. Happened yesterday as well. So it's like a double dip down. Now, does it hold the price action here? Does it bring lower high and goes back down here? Or does it keep the momentum going?
Order filled.
The market seems to try to move upwards. So there has been quite some push now. What I've seen often in the past days was that the market pushes out, comes back, pushes out, and then comes deep back in again. And now that's the same, so it would be the third time to push back in. I often give trades a second chance, and this would be the second chance. If I give it a third chance, I'm not sure. It really depends how the market is reacting on this upper deviation line of the VWAP. Nice to see that the market is actually creating volume up here. But with the next move, it was creating volume at a lower level, which is not such a good sign. And there was a big between buyers and sellers up here. So it looks like the market is a little undecided to what to do next. Doesn't ask me. Market is here at the edge of that huge volume zone here, 200 ticks. Trying to push it out, Market buyers are coming in. You see here a big hurdle. Now the sellers are coming in. They might want to push the price lower in order to get past that hurdle later. But the buyers are getting absorbed as well. So another push, another try. Eventually the market might just give up and go back and then tries another trial. Now a little push and towards the right direction. Is it sustainable? So market is pushing up. This is towards the high here, and we see here this is kind of the area where the market has been before. It had some velocity, so could be in both ways. This area here was from some days before. There was yeah, that was from Wednesday. The market went back here. So what will the market do here? At least they're gonna go
Order cancelled.
at least they're gonna go break even, so in case the market decides to go south.
Stop filled.
Yep, that was my trades with, I guess, one taken profit. That was the break even, because I wasn't so sure about here what happens in that situation here. The market got quite nervous here. That's the level which was defended already on Wednesday. So the market just goes down. Might give it a second try. But I guess the market needs to reload its guns first. Should I have taken the profit here because I've seen the resistance here? Yeah, maybe not. So I'll park that one for the moment and monitor the market, and gonna switch on again in case there's something popping up. So the market wants to break out of this volume area here, but I'm not so sure if that one
Order filled.
gonna be successful. I'm in the trade because I've seen here there was not a lot of volume involved by going down. So my suspicion is the market gonna stay in that area
Order
here.
cancelled.
Gonna put my take profit here. So in case the market feels well in that area, that's he can trade further. But it looks like the market goes further out. If we push it back again here, then I clearly gonna go into a short below here because price action wise it is short.
Order filled.
So that order got filled was a typical range trading. I traded at the edge. I traded a little bit too much into the 30 ticks into the range. And then I went out at the edge here. Why didn't I go further? I just didn't feel like I want to stretch it too much. So the last one, let me check my statistics here. The last one was 56 ticks and a plus. Overall for the day, we made 50 ticks plus. We had one losing trade with 75 ticks and two trades with 34 ticks each and 156 ticks. That was the one now, and the break-even one with 1 tick plus. Oops, look at that. That's a typical case of why didn't I stay in here? It's 300 ticks. So this area here has been just low, very low volume. If the market returns here,
Order filled.
then I'm gonna come back into the market. My suspicion is just the market wanted to go back, recollect, and verify if there's nothing left here. Even the price action here clearly shows is short, but here that volume area might well be an area of resistance as well. But yeah, let's see how that one will work out. Doesn't look too good at the moment. There's a little bit of a barrier here above. Now it's shooting up, but not with a lot of convincing. There are market buyers here and the limit sellers above. So it's not too bad from a constellation perspective. Should develop a little bit more dynamic.
Order filled.
I went out of the trade because it's kind of, I don't know, in the middle of somewhere, not really convincing for me. And see, now it goes up again. Price action wise, yeah, short-term price action was okay. We had 26 ticks in the last trade. But it's kind of in between is kind of this high volume node here, which is a high volume area, which is 54 ticks long. Not something which, yeah. Imagine here if I would have stayed here, just there, or just here. Those are the nightmares of trader, that once you're in a trade and then you go out and then suddenly the market goes exactly where you want to have it. But that's part of the fun of trading. So in terms of trading, the market is a little bit undecided today. So at least for me. So looking at the 15 minutes chart, it's hustling with that area here, which was a high volume area on Wednesday, or the end of it is kind of prices in the middle of this area here. Yeah, I would rather wait until the price really gets itself settled up here and then goes north, or would that be a short scenario? For sure that would be, but I'm more convinced of long at the moment. Yeah, underneath this area, if it comes back to this low volume area here, like down here, if it comes below this area, then it's more short. If it comes up that area here, it's more long. But everything between here, those are 350 ticks, is high risk in my eyes. The market seems to be finding itself to just exchanging contracts between buyers and sellers. Nothing wrong with that. That's what markets are for. But that's not necessarily where we make money. So overall, for the day, I guess I call it a day. Now we have 76 ticks in the plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. 76 ticks plus, and in the markets which is trying to find itself, a lot of rangy ups and downs, and I'll call it a day and enjoy the rest of your day and see you back on the trading floor. So I'm back on the screen here as the market goes above the level where I would see it has the potential of being long. That's this level here where my suspicion is it will go long, because here that's the area where the market has been returning in on Wednesday, and then it made a big huge move down. Once the market settles somewhere up here, then I trust the market goes further up. If it can't, then okay, good, the market goes now on top of the upward deviation 2 from the VWAP. If the market finds its way up, but I want to see it testing actually this area here, back again, somewhere here. Sellers are pretty strong here. I'm inclined to go in if the market gets back to that level here. I'm inclined to get in, but no, not now. Nope. So it comes back to the level where I thought it needs to check out this level again. There was quite some activity back here. Here would be my stop loss if that's my trade visualizer. That would be my stop loss if I would enter the market now, which I'm inclined to do because I want to be below that one.
Order filled.
Yeah, which I'm gonna do now is still price action wise still short. And I'm gonna shorten my exposure here.
Order cancelled.
So just to 82 ticks from my usual 100 ticks. Just because if it comes down here, then the short-term price action gonna be confirmed. There's some good volume up here. I'll put my
Order
target
cancelled.
up here. Let's see, what was that one here? That was on Wednesday as well, an area where the market got rejected again and again and again. Those are the difficult times when you are in the plus for the day and you have a trade and it goes against you or not. You want to go out or to stay in, or you want to keep your potential good day, right? A lot of selling going on here, but they are being absorbed. So I guess at some point buyers are popping up now. Look here at those buyers. Do they keep pushing? Yeah, they do. Good boys, good boys.
Order cancelled.
So I'll go in now. I go out now. Um, just because I called it a day already before, and yeah, could have waited. I know. But at least we got here. How much did we get this time? About 50 ticks or something. Let me check again. With my XOVN, the market goes further up. Great. Or maybe not. We never know. So the last one was 68 ticks. So overall for the day we are in the plus with 144 ticks, which I would consider successful day. And especially after the last 2 days being negative. So I could break that strike and could recover a part of what I lost the days before. Okay, that's definitely out. Jan out. See you on the trading floor. Bye bye.